Multiplication and division equations. Okay, if you remember, there are 4 ways to write multiplication. We could do n times 4 with a little x. We can do n times 4 with a raised dot. We can do 4n with the number just right next to the variable. And we could also do 4 with something else in the parentheses, either the n, or you could actually write n with 4 in the parentheses, doesn't matter. Division, how appropriate is this? We can divide the number of options we have with division by 2. How appropriate. So, I could do 6 divided by n with that little division sign. I think we're all used to seeing that. And then I could also do 6 over 9 like it's a fraction. So, those are the ways that we write them. And multiplication and division are, just like on and off, they are opposite of each other. And a bigger word for math words than opposite, it's going to be inverse. Just like subtraction and addition, they were inverses. Same thing with multiplication and division. They also undo each other. If I have times 5 and divided by 5, those will undo each other. Or we could also say that times 5 and divided by 5, they cancel each other out. Alright, so we have a bunch of problems here. So if I have 6p equals 36, this really just means 6 times p. How do I get rid of times? I divide. And how do I get rid of the 6? I want to get p by itself. I divide by 6. If I divide by 6 to one side, the other side isn't balanced, so I have to do that to that side. And I get p equals 6, right? Because these 6's, they end up canceling each other out. I just have p left on that side. Alright, we know we're going to divide here because it's a time sign. That's automatic. What am I dividing by? I'm dividing by the number 3. If I divide by 3 on one side, I'm going to divide by 3 on the other. And this time we get, well, these 3's cancel, so p will be equal to 36 divided by 3. Everybody know what that is? That is going to be 12. P equals 12. So I have 9p equals 36. Well, p is in parentheses. That means what operation? That's going to be divided by. So I'm going to be dividing by what number? Dividing by 9. If I divide by 9 on that side, what do I have to do to the other side? You got it. Divide by 9. So everybody's happy. Both sides got the same thing. And I have 9 over 9. Those are going to cancel each other out. I'm left with p on the left side. 36 divided by 9 is equal to 4. Okay, I'm going to be real silent. You're going to tell me what you're going to do. I have 18 times p. What am I going to do? Boom! Divide by 18. And to the other side, what am I going to do? I'm going to be real silent again. Boom! Divide by 18. Okay. Divided by 18. Those 18s are going to do what? They're going to undo each other. They're inverses, so that's what happens. P equals 36 divided by 18. P equals 2. Over here on the right side, we have division problems. So this is going to be a times 4. If I do times 4 to one side, what happens over here? I have to do times 4. Those times 4's are going to cancel. And I'm left with d equals 3 times 4. D equals 12. And then over here, I've got d divided by 2 equals 6. So if it's divided by 2, I have to do multiply by 2. Remember that parentheses means multiply. Those cancel. If I do times 2 to one side, I have to do times 2 over here to the other side. 6 times 2, well, that's going to be 12, so I get d equals 12. By the way, a little lesson within the lesson here. These are all the factors of 12. 3, 4, 6, and 2. Those are the only ones. And you could also do 12 and 1, but hopefully you know those ones. And over here, these are all the factors of 36, other than 36 and 1. We have 6, we have 3, we have 12, we have 9, we have 4, we have 18, we have 2. I think I covered them all there. Alright, one more slide and then we're out of here. Carolyn made T batches of cookies. Each batch had 12 cookies in it. She made 60 total cookies. How many batches did she make? Solve by writing an equation and then solve it. So, first things first here. What does this word total mean? It usually means equal. So I'm going to put my equal there. And what number is right next to total? So number 60. If she made T batches of cookies, let's make up numbers for how many batches she made. Let's say she made 10 batches of cookies. How many cookies would she have made? Well, there's 12 in each batch. That would be 120 cookies. What did I do to get that? I multiplied. And what did I multiply? Well, I multiplied 12 times the number of batches, which was 10, but they don't say there's 10 batches. They just say B batches, really. So I'm going to underline this. I'm going to use a variable B. 12 times B equals 60. If I write this out down over here, 12 times B equals 60. Both sides get the same treatment. I divide both sides by 12. Divide by 12. These 12s are going to cancel. I'm left with B equals 5. If I was to put this into a sentence, what I would say is Carolyn made 5 batches of cookies. That's it.